Soul Tribe, back again for another reading and another message. Welcome to my channel. I'm Divina. This is going to be one of my dark corners. So welcome to the Dark Corner series. Please like and subscribe and share if you feel the need to share my messages with people. I call this my Dark Corner series because like it does get dark and I do use different decks that will bring out some dark stuff. However, I've been recently I was going to say led down a dark path. Not led down a dark path. I researched these stuff. Anyway, don't want to get off topic. So, I actually don't know what I'm going to call this. It's not an episode really. I'm just going to do it and get it out there because it's got to get out there. I've been getting dreams, really dark ones and messages, and I need to do dark corner on this because it's giving me a headache now. So the other night, I did say this on my last video. It's uploading as I'm filming this. So on my last video, I did sort of touch on this dream that I had the other day, and it wasn't necessarily a dark dream, but it was the message. So your person or your not you, because obviously you're here, but your person or people around you, because Madge, you got the tea. We're gonna get some of this out today. Because evil family members is always coming out, but cults, societies, covens, groups, whatever. It's been Easter weekend because today is Easter Monday, so it's the 10th of April 2023, but this is a timeless read, so this will resonate and it will find you when it's supposed to. Okay, so the dream was, in the dream, it was obviously, well, not obviously to you, but it was me, but I felt like more of an observer. I do a lot of work in the dream realm. Anyway, so it was like a play or something, right? So this is you're taking it as your person, family members, or even could have been you, because the whole general feeling I was getting was I wasn't, or your person isn't part of that group. They were always, the people in that group were always like 2 steps ahead. So you was always, yeah, I'm just going to say you, always left like 2 steps behind. And the thing is, it was the main performance. So they'd been in this energy of dress rehearsal, is what I was picking up, because couldn't get the costume, was running late to get to, like for makeup and stuff. And the people, the group of people that were going to put on the performance were going off to the stage, but I couldn't quite see them. So they was already gone, and it was like, I've got to catch up with them, I've got to catch up. Now, in the dream, I kind of felt like I wasn't supposed to really be there anyway. So the understudy, and that was the message I got, the understudy had taken my place, right? Or taken the place of the person, whoever I was like, whoever it resonates with, right? Okay. So, like, I wasn't, like, how I felt was I wasn't really part of that group anyway. So this is like your person or your family, or you from these family members, or, yeah, or somebody around you. Like, because say for argument's sake, you're with somebody that has evil family members, so your person wasn't part of that group, or trying to get away from them, or they're just 2 steps behind. But it was like they're being led up the garden path. Oh, come along with us, you know, you're supposed to be with us, but you're just behind there. You know, that sort of thing, like, you can never quite catch up with them. You're not quite part of the group. You know, you're a divine being of love and light, so you know how it is. You've never quite fit in your whole life. Or not quite. Because this is the thing, when you're a divine being of love and light, a chosen one, well, even just a divine being, but we're chosen ones. You're here, you're chosen, right? Part of the 144,000. Yes, you are. Right. So you've never quite fit in. You've always felt like you're not of the family, like probably when looking for your adoption papers when you was little, like, no, maybe I was adopted, maybe I was, you know, whatever, like, that's not my mum, or that's not my dad. You've always felt like you didn't quite belong there. And this is the message that kind of comes through that dream. Like, he was it was not a vibrational match for these people. These weren't my people. So it was like, I was running late. Like, I couldn't quite catch up with them. So, like, a higher power was like holding me back. You know, it was a coincidence. You know, that example that I would give to that is like actually this I've witnessed this sort of thing happening in the past, like many years ago. There was a train accident, and a couple of people that drank down the pub that I used to drink in, we're talking like over 25 years ago now, they she was meant to get on the train that day, and for some reason her alarm didn't go off, and the carriage that got hit the most, I-55, when the big changes are coming, the carriage that she would normally sit in was the one that took the most damage. But for some reason, her alarm didn't go off, so she wasn't able to get that train that day, or she was sick, or something like that. Either way, she wasn't there that day. She didn't catch the train. Had she have caught that train, she would have been dead. Right? So that sort of thing. So, yeah, like, so what I've written down from that, because I have to write this down, this stuff, because it swims around in my head, and sometimes it's like, am I remembering it from the TV? Did I dream it? Is it a vision? Because I have visions sometimes as well. But like, a higher power was just kind of holding me back from that performance. So again, we know, these creatures have been out in the woods doing the most, and there was a pregnant woman with a midwife. Then I went into another dream. And there was this, and I was observing. So the other dream, I feel like I was taking part, but it was more like observational. But anyway, but this other dream, I was observing that I wasn't a part of what was going on here. So I was watching this couple. This woman, she already had 2 children, but it looked like they had different fathers because they had different skin tones, whatever. Anyway, I'm not going to go too much into that. But then there was this other little baby that was special. The baby was special, and they didn't seem overly attached to this child. The siblings weren't bothered really by this child, because, you know, like a lot of siblings, they're like, oh, you know, they want to look after the baby, they want to be, you know, play with the baby and all that sort of thing. And these children, they weren't interested in this baby. The parents didn't really seem overly attached to this baby, but this baby was just like really happy. Oh, this beautiful little baby. I'm not even overly maternal, but yeah. And they just weren't overly, but the baby was special. The baby was special. And I was meditating on it, and I was like, it's like they were purposely not attaching themselves to this child. They didn't want to be, purposely wanted to be detached from this child. But again, it is Easter weekend, so the whole weekend is about sacrifice. It's about a sacrifice, you know, God's child being sacrificed because of Judas chucking them under the bus. Oh, you can have this one. I mean, that whole concept of, you know, Easter weekend, what are people actually celebrating? Think about you think about that on the right side of your brain for a minute, about what they've been putting into the left side of your brain, the whole concept of it. And it's like somebody quite rightly pointed out a few years ago, I can't even remember who it was, but they said, where's the sense, what is it, like the whole concept of people like Christians and Catholics, well, maybe not Catholics, but Christians walking around with a cross with a dead man on it. Oh, it's to symbolise my faith in God. But why are you walking around with a cross with a dead person on it? It makes zero sense. I mean, Catholics, they worship Mary, who's a mortal woman, well, sorry, child, because she was 12 years old when she got pregnant with Jesus, but I digress. It makes zero sense. Why are you walking around with a dead person on a cross? How does that make sense? Where's the love in that? Why are you constantly reminding yourself of the death and the deception of these other people that were supposed to support and protect. Because that's what you're supposed to do with your friends, is it not? Support and protect. I protect my friends. I try to. But, yeah, so, sorry. I was meditating on this dream and trying to make some sense of it. And go and watch the film Satanic Panic, if it's still on Sky Movies. I'm sure it's on Sky Movies where I see it. Goddess energy. Don't know out here. Yeah, go and watch that. There is literally a scene in it, because I mean the whole neighbourhood are Satanists, right? And they were having a moot, not quite in the woods, but they were having a meeting because the high priestess of the group was going to sacrifice her oldest daughter to be to house the devil, or to have the devil's child. 11:11 was on the clock. Not that that's really a divine thing to be talking about, but so the daughter, she knew, obviously she was raised in this, and she was like, actually, yeah, that's quite a good film to watch. Go and watch it and see what the daughter does, the journey that the daughter has to try and get out of the group and stuff. She actually goes and has sex with somebody just so that she wasn't pure, because it had to be a virgin that was being sacrificed, right? So that they couldn't use her for this. Go and watch it. There's one of the families, right, and they go through the family photos, and you see there's I think 3 children, 2 older ones and a baby, and then the baby's disappeared in the next lot of photos. The baby's disappeared because they sacrificed this child for their worldly goods, because they're disgusting creatures. So, anyway, I digress. So, this baby was a special baby. So maybe the baby's representative of you and your innocence, your godlike energy, your innocence in all of this. But they just didn't seem okay. Yeah, so the baby was representative of you guys, you divine soul tribe members. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. What is it? Sometimes it takes a little bit of time to unpick a dream. Like, so if that's you and you was born into an evil family, of cult, coven, take it as it resonates, society, or you put into one, you were the one that had the special gifts. So you was different to the other siblings. You was different and separate from the parents, because obviously they're evil family members, But you've got out of that because you've got ancient divine blood. You were born into these families. Not everybody was born into these families, because some of you might be married to some, or in a relationship with somebody who's a part of those families, or has those family members in the background, and you were sent to your person, you were sent to that person that you're with or currently married to help clean up the bloodline. 1333 was on the clock when I said that. So yeah, you might have been sent to that family to help clean up the bloodline, and the evil family members try to draw your person back in, or hold them in, or get them to sacrifice you, because the baby was special. So the baby was innocent, obviously, trying to get them to sacrifice you, an angelic being, right? But you working together to stay out of that, is what I'm getting from Jesus to say. God, this energy still at the bottom of the neck. We're going to get some Margie tea on this. You've got trauma to heal. Your person's got trauma to heal. Because some of you, most of you that are watching this, when I say now, but now is going to be whenever you're watching it. It's going to be different, isn't it, for everybody? You've healed your trauma. And there's going to be some bits of trauma that you're still working on, because growth and healing is ongoing. And it is a messy business. You'll be seeing some synchronicities to let you know that you're on the right path. 222, 333, 444, 555, 1111, and 1010. Now, there you go, black sheep of the family. And that's another thing. Black sheep? Well, I suppose you stand out from them and you're different. Yeah? They're all the same. If they're a part of a group, then they're all the same. They do the same. They do what they're told. You know, it's an agent. Do not worry. But like in the dream, I mean, nothing happened to the baby, but it was just like, I feel like it was just more the message of the family itself that the baby was born into were completely different and separate from the baby, and they made a point of being detached from that child. They all made a point of being detached from that child. It was like they knew they were going to, the child was going to be sacrificed, or was going to be a sacrifice. So, I mean, this dark corner is going to, I feel like it's going to take a few different twists and turns. Don't worry, because you've got divine protection and intervention. These people out here have been doing the most creatures in the wood. Can't with these people. Split the deck, enemies. They're out to get you, but you've got divine protection and intervention. It don't matter what they do. Nothing they do. And this is the download that I'm constantly getting, and other readers are picking up on it too, guys. Whatever these dark creatures, and don't get it twisted, they're going to be watching this video as well, because I get watched. I know I get watched. I can feel them. Listen, my ancestors, my people, them are working overtime, because they're out there working overtime. If I'm picking up on this information, you best believe they've got people watching me. I've been sent agents of darkness to try and knock me off my path. Yes, I have. Doesn't work. Why? Because I'm divinely protected. That's why it doesn't work on you either. You've got the gift of discernment, and it is a wonderful, beautiful gift that not many people are bestowed with. That means you can use your intuition. You can see them. What we've been talking about? It's taken 17 minutes, but here we are. Let's get into it. Those synchronicities are letting you know that you're on the right path, yeah? Away from those mugs. I don't pay myself for swearing on my dark corners, because I feel like I'm entitled to, because we're in the dark corner. You've got ancient divine blood, right? Do not worry. Because why? The angels are protecting you. They are. Oh, you what? Well, you can't really see me shuffling, but you know what? You can hear it. Divine protection. They want you. Listen, you've been purging, right? So dark night of the soul, you've been purging, yeah? Getting the last little bits of the traumas out, yeah, that you've had to deal with over the years. Because I dare say that there are some of you that have got away from these people, because you know, obviously not everybody was born into an evil family. Not everybody. Some people would have found themselves around other people that have tried to get them into it, because you have ancient divine blood. Because don't get it twisted, if I'm getting sent agents of darkness, that's because they want to either get me into their group, enemies, or they're trying to just steal my light, yeah, knock me off my path. Either way, like, this is the thing. That's how they want to get you, right? If you can't beat them, join them. No, let's keep fighting. I'm always ready. Bring it on. I'm an avenging angel. I've been activated with my big mouth to get out messages here for you guys, so that you guys can be alert and aware. Right? Not that you're not, because obviously you are. If you're getting drawn in by titles like whatever it is I'm going to call this, because I really don't know what I'm going to call this. You were meant to be the sacrifice. I'm nearly 20 minutes in. You were going to be a sacrifice, whether it was from your evil family members or somebody that was sent to you, an agent of darkness, because of your ancient divine. Here we go. Because of your ancient divine blood, they were sent to you. Don't get it twisted. I was literally talking about this earlier, because these are things that I have to meditate on. Like, how do they know, like, if you're on a dating site or you go somewhere? Because, look, I've talked about this before, with the whole Lucifer and Lilith curse and stuff like that. Look at Phoebe and Cole from Charmed, right? part, and they will send you a counterpart that you've constantly had lifetimes with. Like either you've been in the dark energy and they've been sent to try and save you from yourself, or they've been in the dark energy and you've been sent to try and save them from themselves, or you've just both been dark and you've been sent to each other to try and save each other, whatever. However the dynamics played out, because even in Charmed with Phoebe and Carl, they always ended up together, no matter how many lifetimes they went through. And there was quite a few different episodes where they went to past lifetimes and they was always together. Right, because they was always the counterparts, okay? But, yeah. So, because you've got ancient divine blood, yeah, they want that. It's the ultimate energy source for them. It's the ultimate energy source for them. It's like, nom nom, you know, they want it. So they want to either get you in there and keep you to themselves. Because first of all, they got to work on your mind. Yeah, to the left. They want to work on your mind and get you distorted like them. That's why the narcissistic behaviours, like, you know, try to suppress you and keep you trapped and drowned and stuck in your head. And then they'll reel you in, you're stuck. Well, that's what they try to do anyway. Because don't forget, they're siphoning your energy. When you have sex with them, that's what they're doing. They're siphoning your energy. You don't know where they're taking it. You don't know where they go. The book club, band practice, oh, poker night, whatever. Take it as it resonates. Oh, it's darts or pool. They're playing pool, or they're in bowling, or whatever it is. And it's a group that, oh, it's boys only. Oh, it's girls only. Covens. Because don't get it twisted, Divine Soul Tribe, it's not just men that are out there doing it, it's women as well. And like Mystic Tory was saying the other day, people are under the assumption that witches are just women. No, they ain't. Listen, that's all I've ever encountered in my whole life. Witch, apart from one person, I've had one divine being sent, like 22:22 on the clock. I've had one divine being sent into my life. But even he was in a distorted energy, but he was divine. Yeah? It's as close to a divine being as I've met so far in a romantic sense. Everybody else has been sent my way, especially these agents of darkness, wizards, warlocks, clowns, dickheads. Take it as it resonates. Right? When I top tier, we're not talking low level, early years learning practice apprentices. They ain't gonna send somebody like me an apprentice. I've had some top tier narcissists sent my way. Don't get it twisted. Powerful ones as well, thinking they can come on in and play with me. Not today. And I know my Divine Soul Tribe, they're in that same energy, right? So, yeah. Male wizards, male witch, well, obviously men are wizards. Male witches. Because they've been raised by them. And you know what? If you listen to them talking, because they love to talk a lot, because, you know, narcissists, they like to brag. Yeah? They'll tell you everything you need to know. Yeah? So, agents of darkness get sent out. And oh, this is it where I was going. How do they know? Because your name is in their database. They know you're born. They know when you're born. They know who you're born to because they've been watching your family. Because a lot of the families that you were born into, at the very least, has got a generational curse to be broken. And these generational curses that you're here to break, because you are a chosen one, are overseen by some top level demons. Top level demons. Because it would have been top level, high ranking witches and wizards that have bestowed these curses upon your family bloodline. Oracle, look, knowledge. Poppets at the bottom of the deck, yeah? This is the oracle. The oracle of the witch. witch hunts. That's them coming for you. Persecution. This is what they want to do to you. But people. So, when I was doing the reading from earlier, it did come out that your person is trying to get away from, because that's the thing, the dream that I had, I was more of an observer, but it was like, you know, I can't even explain it. It's a bit like quantum leap, yeah? You jump into the body of the person that, yeah? Anyway, long story short, I was just like there to observe, if that makes sense. So that's probably your person, or your person, or the person around you that's trying to get away from these people. Or it could have even been you trying to get away from these people, or in the past when you was trying to get away from these people because you've successfully emancipated yourself. But these people were always 2 steps ahead. They kind of always knew. They always kind of, like, you didn't really resonate, like you didn't run on the same vibrational frequency, like you weren't quite one of them, if that makes sense. So that witch hunt could be, look, poppets again, they got voodoo dolls. So if you've been experiencing some, then might have a voodoo doll of your person. If your person's been trying to get away from them, your ancestors, I keep telling you this, your ancestors have been activated. And this is scrying. They've been using demons to scry because their powers are waning. The more you call back your power, the less they have for any power. Yeah, because they've been siphoning your power. If you've been not involved, I don't want to say involved. If you've been around somebody that is part of this, because it doesn't necessarily have to be a family, it could be a group, could be a cult, could be a coven, right? If you've been involved with somebody that's been involved with them, and that's only just come to light, that person's been taking your sexual energy and taking it back to that group, and they've been using that. So you've been calling your energy back, yeah. Any and all energy that belongs to you, you call it back. I call back all energy that belongs to me, and I release all that which does not. So mote it be. Do that 20 times a day if you must. But the more you do it, the more your energy comes back, the more power you wield. And theirs wanes because they're stealing it. So just, do you know what I'm getting? This is your ancestors watching them now. Because the angels are protecting you. They've always been protecting you, divine protection and intervention. That's your people, them watching down. Secrets. Look, witch's script. Everything's coming out. It's all gonna come out. There's nowhere left for them to hide. Huh? Nowhere. Be mindful. The 1st of May is coming up. I think the new moon is before that. So be mindful of these moon cycles, because when that new moon, they're going to be in them freaking woods again, doing the most. So this is either you, this is them trying to hunt you down, because that's why they're watching you, because they want you on this pyre. They want to sacrifice you. I've said this, right? This is where they want you. So they want you on the pyre because they want to sacrifice you to the devil. Or this is your person that they're trying to catch because your person tried to leave, and they're going to try and sacrifice your person. Or this is your person thinking, because not everybody's person is trying to leave. This is your person trying to sacrifice you. Take it as it resonates. Look, secrets. Keeps coming up. So the secrets are going to be revealed. They are. Not just jumped out. Chrome, death. Look, told you. I do get passionate. It beggars belief. It literally beggars belief. So here, I'm going to go through the numbers on these cards as well, right? I'm taking that out because secrets are about to be revealed. Let's see what one more card, what pops out. 2 cards. You watch those jump out. There's them freaking poppets again. So I'm telling ya, that's why your ancestors, that's why all this protection. I'm telling you, my ancestors, my divine team, they've been doing overtime, mate, because these people out here, they've been doing the most. Look at the fuckers. Look at them. High priestess is trying to show herself. She's going to be revealed. Or, well, yeah, it's high priestess. That's going to be a female. They're all going to be revealed. So, my darlings, do not worry. And this is another thing as well. A lot of you already know who these people are. A lot of you. So some with a magic, Aradia, yeah, magic. They're out there using magic, but we already know this. So we've got number 22 here, which adds up to a 4. So that could be April. That could be the 2nd of February, right? Or the 24th, the 22nd of April, I'm going to say. So be mindful. We'll check out when the new moon is, yeah? So maybe something's going to happen then. But that's your divine ancestors. That is your divine. Because the thing is, right, as a chosen one, I mean, everybody's got different jobs, but most of you, if you've been born into these evil families, or, right, so either you've been born into these evil families or they've been trying to pull you back in one way, shape or form, it's because you've got an ancient, because you've got a past life with them, right? You've been a part of these covens in the past. Maybe you was a high priestess in the past, a dark high priestess in the past, but you're a white one now. I say white, you know what I mean, of the light, yeah? And that's why they want you back, yeah? Because you have been a part of them and you have managed to emancipate yourself. Because I'll be honest with you guys, my past life karma is the devil. So I know I was part of this shit. I've been told by a high-ranking demon that I'm from a very powerful line of witches, which I already know. And I've got some very high-level protection. He asks permission to come near me. I'm scared. Huh? So, whether you like to hear it or not, you've had a life, at least one lifetime in one of these situations. Right. 2nd of February, the 22nd or the 22nd of April, that's what I'm going with, right? That's what's coming from that card. In the scrying card, we've got the 2nd of August, the 8th of February, that comes to a 10, so that breaks down to a 1. So that'll be January, so the 8th or the 2nd of January, right? As well as the 2nd of August. Could be somebody's birthday, could be some significant dates for people. Not sure, take it as it resonates. That's 39, so that's the persecution card, the witch hunts. So that could be the 3rd of September, the 9th of March, it breaks to 12, which is a 3 anyway, so yeah. Right, or the 12th of September or the 12th of March, take it as it resonates. 33 on the clock, that's the number of the Ascended Masters. The witch's script, secrets, March 30, yeah, that's all I'm getting, that's just, right. Or the 30th of March, could be somebody's birthday. I'm not familiar with these signs and sigils. I'm not going to try to be either. Well, not at this present moment in time. That's a bit of research I'll do at a later date. Then we've got the poppets. The 3rd of February, the 2nd of March, breaks to a 5, so the 5th of March or the 5th of February. Significant dates, or could be somebody's birthday. That's number 20. So that could be the 20th of February or just something happening in February. Okay, right, so we've done that. 35, that's the coven, yeah? So the 3rd of May, the 5th of March, or that adds up to an 8, so it could be the 8th of May, it could be the 8th of March. Take it as it resonates, okay? And then we've got this high priestess here, just a number 8. So that could be August, the 8th of August, which is the Lionsgate portal. So something significant, and they're always doing something significant around then, harnessing those energies. So let's get into it with my other deck, because I've got a lot to get out. My head has just been like, right? the last few days since I had that dream a couple of days ago. Because it's the whole thing with the baby. That's what got me. I mean, obviously with the performance, the performance, they were always like 2 or 3 steps ahead. Like couldn't not quite see them, and it was like, well, no, the understudy's taken the part now. Like, you know, you're too late. But it was like they wanted you to be late, if that makes sense. Oh no, we're not waiting, sort of thing. Let's get some Kipper deck messages out, and then I'm going to get my Phantom Wise Tarot deck on that. Right, so unexpected income and expectation. They know something's coming. They know that you are getting an unexpected income. They know. This is what they've been out here trying to stop. And this is why they've been trying to knock you off your path. Because this is the thing, right? Family, Divine Soul Tribe, it's all coming in now. If they can keep you off your path, if they can knock you off your perch, if they can get you to give up your divinity like Phoebe did with Cole, then you won't get those gifts. Well, you won't, because those gifts are going to be part of the package, your divine package. That's why you're being protected. That's because they want your ancient divine blood. Mate, oh my God. Some of these creatures wanted you. It doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman at this point. They wanted your seed or your egg. They want your ancient divine blood, because the thing is, you're an intergalactic cosmic being. You haven't just been down here playing in the darkness, you know, we've done it all. We've done it all. That's why we were sent down here as the chosen ones, because we got the qualifications required to beat the darkness. Yes? Right. So creatures are getting a message of concern. That'll be their bad elf, I would imagine. Why? Because you're about to get sudden wealth. Why are you going to get sudden wealth? Because you're an official person sent by God. They don't like it. And they can't knock you off your path. You're protected. Everything they do is backfiring. That's why they're constantly in the woods. Constantly. Toil and labour. Working hard. I told you they're making it their full-time job. Because they want to steal what you've got coming. They're trying to come on in and steal this opportunity that you've got to have a divine partnership. That's what they're out here doing. Because once you are with this official person, right? Once you become the official person, well, you're already the official person, but once you are anointed and you become the official person, that's just going to drop on you. And the sudden wealth, and I've said this to you before, and I can't remember what video it was. I'd have to go back and watch them, because obviously, like, it's not going to just be in the title. A lot of it's the content. Once you'll have the gift. It's not about money. It's not. It's about your ancient divine blood being activated. All the gifts that come with that. Because you think about, you go and watch some of these things, these old programs, you know. Go and watch things like Shadow Hunters and Shadow and Bone and all that sort of stuff. They've got divine gifts. They've got divine powers. Yeah? That's what you're going to have bestowed upon you. That's why they're working so hard to steal it from you. And that's why they're sending in agents of darkness to try and be your main male, so they can come and grab that great fortune. This is what I'm saying to you. They want that seed. They want your divine blood. Whether they get it from you, or they get a child, or they get you to have a child. Because I told you that's why they're in the freaking woods. Pregnant women and midwives. They're doing sacrifices. They're doing the most. Out here. Creature. Told you, look, I just split the deck, making it their full-time job to rob your house. Fucking disgusting creatures. Coven. It's not just covens. Secret societies, cults, the lot. Like I keep telling you, Masons, Luciferians, all of them, I don't even know what half of them call themselves these days. It's just an unfortunate set of circumstances, I suppose, that the only ones that we're really made that aware of is that, yeah, look, because this house is about to have an unexpected income. They're facing judgment. They tell us about the Masons all the time. But don't get me wrong, there are some of them out there that do some good deeds, all the rest of it, yada yada yada. And they're not, and they think, oh, it's just, oh, if I just do this and I'll give them a percentage of my income, blah, blah, blah. It ain't no different to them silly little cults, those religious, well, they're all religious, I suppose, because they're even if they're worshipping Satan, it's their religion, isn't it? So, oh yeah, we'll give you this, or we'll give you access to that, and then you can be rich and have lots of money and live in a big house and drive a fast car and have like an empty soul clone to walk on your arm looking pretty, da, 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 da. If you give it, and we'll give you this, you do a little sacrifice here, give us a percentage of your income, and we'll say you're donating to charity. I love it. Stupid dark creatures. That's why they're facing judgment, because you're held in high honour. That's why everything's backfiring. That's why your house is getting an unexpected income, because you renovated that house and you worked on the foundations. It's unshakable. You are the gift from God. That's why you're getting sudden wealth, because you're an official person. And you will get a divine partnership. Yes, you will. They can't stop it. Clowns. Right, I'm going to stop with the despair. They are in despair. There's that bitch, the head of the coven. Stupid bitch. Anyway, I don't even know who she is. She always shows up though. Anyway, so June could be significant. Go through the numbers. The 2nd of March, the 3rd of February, that breaks down to a 5. So the 5th of March or the 5th of February could be significant. 3, 4 comes to a 7, right? So that is ascension numbers. That is a lucky number as well. So that could be the 3rd of April, the 4th of March, or the 7th of March, or the 7th of April. The 3rd, we've done that February, the 3rd of February, the 2nd of March, right, we've done that one. So, 24 for the thief, right? Could be the 2nd of April, the 4th of February, or the 6th of April, or the 6th of February. These could be people's birthdays, people, right? Or these could be, again, significant dates. The 3rd of August, the 8th of March, or adds up to 11. So the 11th of August or the 11th of March. Again, significant dates. That's 30, so that's just a 3. So that could be the 30th of March. That came up already in there. So that's those numbers there. That's January, so it could be the 1st of January or just January. We've got the 1st of May, the 5th of January, or the 6th of May or the 6th of January there. March again. There's a lot of stuff that happened in March, people, so be very mindful of that. That's 17, so that could be the 1st of July, the 7th of January. That adds up to an 8, so it could be the 8th of July or the 8th of January. 22, so it could be the 2nd of February, the 4th, or the 4th of February, or April, or the 2nd of 22nd, could be the 22nd of February, could be the 22nd of April. Take it as it resonates. 11, the 1st of January, or the 11th of January. Again, take it as it resonates. 2nd of May, the 5th of February, or the 7th of May, or the 7th of February. Number 20 is February, or the 20th of February. 2nd of July, or the 7th of February, adds up to a 9, so that could be the 9th of February or the 9th of July. Again, take that as it resonates. So, I'm going to get my occult deck out, and then I'll get the other cards out. Because, like, I want to see what they've been playing, who they've been playing with. Baphomet, that'll be your cults, that'll be your secret societies, definitely the Masons and the Satanists. They're fucking always out here with these. And them covens, right? They're all playing with that boy there. Andromedus, I don't know who that, but that represents the Seven of Swords, returns items and punishes thieves. This could be one of your people then. Because don't forget, we've had your high-level underworld ancestors were activated because of their freaking scrying, because they employed some demons to come looking for you, monitoring spirits and stuff, and obviously they must have called on the wrong ones. And your underworld ancestors, what? Who are you looking for? To do what? What for? My people there. No. So they're being watched because they're trying to watch you. They don't understand. They don't get it. They're about to get whooped in the worst way because everything they're doing is coming back around minimum of tenfold. Why? Because you guys are calling back your power. So they aren't going to be able to do anything. But we're going to get into it. Right. So that's that one. Yeah, this one's the Magician. Gives health and financial prosperity, connects one safely with the divine. So they're out there trying to get health and prosperity from stealing your energy. I told you they're getting sick. Belial, right? That's the Judgment card. Underneath, at the bottom, underneath the big boy here. Distributes promotions and high offices, causes ones to be like, that's who they've been playing with to try and rob your house, try and get themselves elevated up in the world. I don't think so. They've been playing with the wrong divine beings. Wrong ones. I just want a couple of other cards just to see what else is going down, and then we're going to go over to my Phantom Wise Tarot deck, because that's quite a good deck for these dark corners. Right, one more shuffle. Let's see Wagwan. Just gonna see Stolas. This is the Page of Cups. Teaches astronomy and the values of herbs and precious stones. So they're out here, I told you, they're out here mixing up things, trying to protect themselves, but it ain't working with the precious stones. So I would imagine they've been out here trying to protect things. But Page of Cups, they've been trying to love bomb and stuff like that. That'll be why they've been trying to come on in and steal your energy. Page of Cups, my backside. Horus, I think that says. Knight of Swords, yeah, trying to come on in fast like a whirlwind, and then come on in, talk a lot of shit, and then bust off out again, like Casper. Destroys and burns all enemies when requested. Speaks of the creation of the world, tales of the past and future. Again, trying to get information on you, scrying. Yeah, no, we're not having that. So that's them over there. That's who they've been playing with. The Hanged Man. But they're starting to see things from a different perspective now. Why? The World card was at the bottom of the deck. Because karmic cycles are being closed out. God said no more. They're about to be left out in the cold. They're going to suffer a lot of losses, and it's not going to just be financial losses, it's going to be spiritual wealth as well. Any gifts that they add are going to be snatched away from them. Queen of Cups. Bitch out here. She always shows up in these readings trying to emotionally manipulate people. Look at the Page of Cups. Look. Follow the rabbit. Look at the Page of Cups dressed like a rabbit. Rabbit holes, yeah. That Page of Cups coming in to try and finesse you with their half-assed apologies, their fake love. bombing. Look, and right behind that is the Ten of Wands, to create burdens. Yeah? To create burdens, to weigh you down after they've come on in and love bombed you. Look, this one here's got a little cup. Probably full of them frickin' herbs that they've been out here trying to work with. Yeah? Follow the rabbit. Yeah? What? Down the rabbit hole. So all you end up with is a life full of burdens. I don't think so. Not my divine soul tribe. No. Look, the Five of Swords. Nothing but manipulation and burdens. Do not let anybody come on in love bombing you. Someone from your past. If it don't resonate, leave it at the gate. Because it don't ring true. It's that simple. Yeah? Look. Look, High Priest. Behind that Five of Swords. Yeah? They're trying to send somebody in to come in and deceive you. You see, like these people are right by the sea of emotion, right? Trying to get you trapped and caught and stuck at the coast, while they've got your swords, yeah, and they've left those ones there. They're probably going to come back for those later, so you can't defend yourself because you're too busy thinking about all the emotions that this little cretin here has come on in and tried to get you to go down the rabbit hole. Burdens, emotions. Look, emotionally manipulative. Oh, come and have a cup of love from me. No, thanks. No. It's going to take all your strength to overcome what this one out here is trying to do. Look. Out here preaching to cats. Because that's all they can send after you. It's cats, alley cats, street cats. Cats aren't loyal. One of my older videos, I say older videos, I've only been like really on YouTube since the beginning of 2023. When I was doing, when I was like trying to get the message out there about narcissists and empaths and stuff, cats and dogs. Well, we know who that one's preaching to, the cats. Dogs are loyal, loving and giving and caring, and they're always there for you. Cats, they go where they're fed. They're the narcissists. They'll go wherever somebody makes them feel warm and fuzzy, somebody makes them feel good. Look, there you go. That's your dark high priest preaching to the cats, trying to tell these cats how to go out and get you to go down the rabbit hole. Yeah? Look, there's even a cat in that picture. Can't make it up. Anyway. So, yeah. It's going to take all your strength. Look, 8-8. That's number 8. And that's the 8 of Swords. It's going to take all your strength and willpower to let go of your pride and ego. Because I'm pretty sure that whatever it is, whoever they send in, whatever dark agent it is they send in, going to have a lot to say for themselves. But use your discernment, because not everybody that comes towards you at this period of time is going to be who you need in your life. Because don't forget, guys, it's not just going to be in a romantic sense that somebody's going to be sent towards you. Sometimes they'll send in people to be your friend. I watched a film on Disney last night called Raya and the Last Dragon, right? And how she was caught off guard when she was a child, right? Because they were looking after the dragon magic, her tribe were looking after the dragon magic, and she was deceived by a little girl, like another little girl, like pretending to be her friend. Yeah, she came on in, she was like, oh yeah, I'm like this, and I believe in that, and da-da-da-da, and I've had a hard life, and da-da-da, blah, this, and blah, telling you what you want to hear, yeah? Being all nice and friendly, this, that, and the third. And then she, you know, not working, I wouldn't say so much pride and ego, but, you know, appealing to her better nature, her softer nature, and this, that, and the third, and then bam, bam, she betrayed her, yeah? So it ain't going to just be people on a romantic level. It'll be people on a friendship level as well, because they'll come on in and deceive you and leave you feeling cold and well, not cold, but upset and disappointed. Yeah? But you in this boss energy out here because you bossed up. They can't get you. And all they're going to be able to do is stand out on the sidelines and watch and wait to see if any of their nonsense has worked. It's left you indecisive. No, it ain't, because you're working too hard out here on yourself. Too hard. You've mended your broken heart. You've got in that boat and you got away from those creatures. Look, right, that's the 5 of Swords. That was you right there by the coast, right, by the tide, the bottom there, and you saw the boat and you got on it. Got away from them. You tapped into your creativity, right? You took your mind back from these creatures. You mended your broken heart. The disappointment, you worked hard on that. They can't come in and disturb your peace anymore. Why are these cards all the wrong way around? So, the 2 of Wands, you chose your path. Look, again, another cat. Another cat in your way. The Knight of Wands. No. You got on that and you rode away. You rode away towards something better. You took your magic back, yeah? And you became the King of Wands. You became a spiritual warrior. Don't have to be man or... Take it as it resonates. It's just energy. Because you went and worked with the right people and God. That's the 3 of Pentacles. You did. Because you went about to be out here feeling like you've missed out on the blessing from God. Because you know what? You're the blessing from God. You are. They wanted you to be sat out there thinking, oh, what have I done? What have I done? I've invested in these people that have left me empty and depleted. Yeah, you might well have done it in the past, but you're the blessing from God. That's what you didn't see at the time, but you see it now. You see all the betrayals. No more. They can't do it anymore because you're too enlightened. 7 to the 8 of Wands. You defended your position. Yeah? You knew how to protect yourself, so you did it. Right? And now that's the 8 of Wands. You are going to be receiving all the blessings from God that you are entitled to. Because you earned them. You're the generational curse breaker. So that's what you're the generational curse breaker. That's the thing that in that film Raya and the Last Dragon, she the dragon, as they collected the pieces of the magical orb with all the dragon's magic on it, because she was the last dragon, she every time she collected a new piece from the dragon. Sorry, my daughter's cooking in the kitchen. If you can hear a loud chopping, she would get the gifts that her brothers and sisters had. So she would be embodying all their gifts. So it's like you guys. The more you grow, the more you ascend, the more gifts get dropped on you. Yeah. So you might find that things are being heightened at the moment. Things are being, you're getting new gifts. And you're like, oh, I didn't know I could do that. That's what you're earning. Because you're stable now. You're keen and eager and willing to learn what is in front of you. Yeah? And what you learn here is going to continue to grow. And you will have a divine partnership. You will. But this is the divine union within yourself, yeah? 2 of Cups. Because look, the Queen of Pentacles, you're stable and you're strong spiritually, yeah? That's the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So you're spiritually strong and you're financially, well, not necessarily financially, but yeah, you could be. Bossed up at it, nurturing, giving, loving, kind, confident, spiritual badass out here whooping demons' asses for breakfast. Yeah, you are. And the King of Wands is out here as well, so vibrational match. You're enlightened. Huh? There's that 4 of Cups again. And the 5 of Cups. You saw what these people were trying to do to you, and you walked away from that. You're like, no, no, no. I've learnt my lessons. I ain't drinking. I am not drinking the Kool-Aid anymore. You can't have me up here, stuck in my head. You walked away from these gossiping witches, from these evil people, right? And you walked towards your victory, away from those cats. I mean, yes, I know it's a cat at the top here, but away from all those cats there that were giving you false praise to try and keep you stuck and bound. Look at them. A magician there as well. You're walking they tried hard to keep you away from your own magic so that you could become the 10 of Pentacles. So that you could inherit the legacy. You loved yourself enough to walk away from them and no longer be confused and bound to this confusion. Yeah, you balanced your own life out because you got in that chariot and you flew away. You ascended. You went towards God, a higher power, because you sought enlightenment and you found yourself. You did. Right. I'm going to have to close this out. Oh, look, the Ace of Swords. That's the truth. Look, yeah, it's coming out now. That's the truth. Yeah? And now, justice is coming your way. The scales are about to be balanced in your favour. God said that's the truth. Right, Divine Soul. There. 10 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. So, on that note, it's too noisy in the background. I cannot continue now. I'm going to stop here and leave it there because that right there, can't get better than that. That's the truth. So you're going to have a sense of clarity and justice. You are. Right, Divine Soul Tribe. Look, and the Lovers. And then there's balance. And healing. So on that note, there's your 10 of Cups. Divine partnership. Healing and wish fulfillment and balance. On that note, I'm gonna love you and leave you. Until the next time, Divine Soul Tribe, stay divine.